Ooh, welcome back, guys. Y'all remember this Renegade? I was discussing the transmission and the special tool needed to properly check the trans level. Well, I finally got approval back, guys. Y'all know how I operate. When I get approval back, I would try my best to show what's going on. Okay, now the approval I got is technically not exactly what I recommend it. Okay, it's sort of okay. Here's the cap. I got it off. I got the tool in there. I was installing the fluid. They actually let me back a little bit. They actually sold just a simple drain and fill, a Valvoline drain and refill. Okay, now what that consists of, they basically calling it a flush, guys. I have a different definition of the term transmission flush. Okay, simply removing a drain cock under the bottom of the transmission, letting fluid come out and going back in with new fluid. To me, it's called drain and refill. All right, not so much a flush, but all right. Here's the parts that I got. I got here this morning. This is what I had. Okay, so this is the Valvoline flush kit, drain and refill slash flush kit. Okay, it comes with some chemical solution, cleaning solution. You put in, let it idle for 5 minutes or what have you, and then you drain it all out. Okay, and the conditioner, one of the other cans is the conditioner. Okay, well, okay, this is a Valvoline ZF transmission. I'm no big fan of mixing 8 and 9 speed fluid with red transmission fluid, although I have been told and I have been drilled home about the fact that it's safe, it's okay. Okay, this will work in just about anything. Now, I'm not promoting Valvoline by no means, but I'm just saying the fluid, obviously they've done their research and it's compatible with the ZF front wheel drive 948 TE transmission. All right, so this is what I got to put in other words, sometimes I'm supposed to just shut up and do what I'm told to do, but I have, like, sometimes your conscience could get at you. Now, what I'm doing is not wrong. It's just that I wouldn't, well, I shouldn't say that. Okay, my cars, I go in with 8 and 9 speed transmission fluid from Mopar. Now, I understand that fluid is extremely expensive, a whole lot expensive of this. Now, so if you can save money by getting this service and getting compatible fluid, why not? I guess. Okay, so let's look at it that way. Now, I had no intentions on filming this, but because I drunk this up. Now, the drain part of the drain and refill, okay, in the process of removing the cap, hardly anything came out, guys. It's a wonder this car was even moving. All right, so I got as much as going to come out as possible. So I set this down in here. Let me explain the machine. Now, we'll talk about the machine. I got to take a break right quick. When I get back, we're going to discuss what I got going on. Okay, it's not complicated, but it still bears a discussion. So hang tight, guys. I'll be right back. Okay, this is the Valvoline supplied machine. Okay, basically we use it for differentials, anything that requires sucking out fluid and going in with fluid, hence a transmission drain and refill. All right, so I got this tube going all the way up there into the fill hole that we discussed the other day. Okay, now, and I have this line go all the way down here, and you set your new bottle in here and you put this in there. Well, turn that on, it sucked this out like it was nothing, guys. Keep in mind, this is a gallon. Okay, it sucked that out. I'm already, now I got 3 gallons, so I don't know the capacity. All right, so I'm getting ready to go in with another. Normally, guys, I'm gonna say this, when I do a drain and refill on this transmission and I get 3 jugs of this, I may only use 1, not even a full 1, and this after setting up, letting it drain. Okay, so as far as the amount it take, it really depends on what comes out, guys. All right, so it's hard to find out how much something hold, especially when it comes to transmission, because it really matters what comes out. All right, so I'm gonna set this in here. This is really for differential, but you can use it for either way. Set that on there, guys. I have this tool going bzz, all the way up there. This is a tool I was given. I have this valve open. Okay, now you can close it, but I have it open so fluid can go straight into it. So now I'm gonna turn this on. So now it is essentially sucking that fluid, or pulling that fluid, pumping this fluid into the transmission, guys. All right, that is what's going on. Now see, it's pulling it out of there, going into the transmission, and it's, there you go. Okay, so I'm gonna fill it up until it comes out. I should have a drain plug, so never mind me on that. Let me stop that. So I managed to get, wow, this is empty already. So I managed to get almost 2 gallons into this. Now, guys, where we going? I gotta get a drain bucket. I gotta mop that up. What I'm gonna do now, guys, is start the exact same thing I did on the first video, part 1. All right, I'm gonna let it get to operating temperature. I'm gonna look at the transmission temperature. I can see that in my scan tool. I'm going to compare that, and I'm going to check the fluid level once the temperature is up to par. Use my special tool, put down there, and verify that I'm properly filled. If not, I'm going to add more. If I'm overfilled, I'm not sure you can really get overfilled. Guys, I'm going to be honest with you. A lot of guys treat this like a differential. They simply fill it up until it comes out. That is a rush way. I mean, you can get away with that per se. I mean, you can't. Technically, you can't overfill it because it's going to come out. It's going to act as a differential, okay? So, but I don't want to explain it that way. I want you to go by the book and do it the right way, all right? So, I got to wrap this up, guys, because they're really in a hurry. So, what I'm going to do, let me explain what I'm going to do. I'm going to do the exact same thing I did before and check the temperature. Like I said before, add more if I need it. If not, blah, blah. Now, what I also sold was, and I know Tom Cook brought this up in the last video. What about the PCM and TCM flash and the relearn? Yes, they bought that too. So actually they bought the draining refill / flush. I don't want to use the term flush. They bought the draining refill and the computerized flash updates. So, but what I want to say is, I want to think, or I simply want to agree that being low on fluid caused those 3 fault codes. All right, guys, and I'm gonna put those fault codes in the description. So that is the reason why the check engine light was on. Technically, I don't think there's nothing wrong with the trans. I think because it was low, that's what triggered those gear ratio error codes. All right, so guys, that's all I'm gonna do. That's all I have on this car, on this video. Are they really in a hurry? Sometimes you may have one left over. I mean, it's up to you what you do with it, but I have some more checks to do, so I actually may need it. I don't know yet, so we'll see though, guys. That's all I have. Thanks for watching.